There is no escape, nor do we want it. We've come to thrive on it and each other. You can't get the adrenaline pumping without the terror, good people.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian and Hanna, horror here today. I've got a fun little horror mail day. I've got some movies pulled to the side, and I'm ready to show them. Trying to think of what all we got going on for this coming week. I know we've got the Dead Zone that should be arriving tomorrow. I can't wait to review that Blu-ray. Big fan of the Dead Zone right off the bat. So I'm looking forward to that. There was a fake A Nightmare on Elm Street 4K set announcement today on Scream Factory. I mean, on Scream Factory's behalf, but it was fake. It was some kind of disgruntled guy trying to out him because he had a falling out with somebody with the owners, and it's just fake. I'm not saying that's not ever happening, but my money says that Scream Factory will do a Blu-ray box set and not go straight to 4K. You know, they're doing the Halloween 4Ks, of course, because they've already done Halloween Blu-rays and all that, but Nightmare, I think, is going to get the Blu-ray treatment. So be patient, guys. We know it's going to happen one way or the other from somebody. Somebody's going to do it eventually. But that was a fake announcement today, and people were messaging me like crazy. Christian, did you see? I was like, don't get your hopes up, guys. This is BS. But without further ado, let's get started with this mail day. First up, we've got Eight-Legged Freaks. Now, this is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Look, I'm a big fan of Eight-Legged Freaks. I saw this quick story. When I was a little kid, my friend had a birthday party, and we all went to the movie theater. And his parents were like, hey, we got two movies playing at the same time. You can go see M. Night Shyamalan's Signs, or you can go see Eight-Legged Freaks. I went to go see Eight-Legged Freaks, and I think I was the only one that chose Eight-Legged Freaks over Signs. And I don't regret it. I love Eight-Legged Freaks. I'm a big David Arquette fan. This is a fun movie from the early 2000s. It's interesting that they got a 2K scan of the interpositive. Where's the negative for this movie? Interesting. I haven't been able to sit down and watch this one yet, but I'm sure it looks great because it's not an old movie. But Eight-Legged Freaks, man, what a fun, wild, crazy movie. Definitely pick your hands up. Get your hands on Eight-Legged Freaks. Next up, the people from Vestron are back, and I couldn't be happier because they've got the Wraith. Is that how you say it? The Wraith? Haven't seen this one. This is a movie that I have been eagerly anticipating watching for quite some time. I've seen some random reviews of it online. People have told me that, Christian, you're going to love the music from the Wraith. And we're going to remedy that. So that's going to be reviewed, I'm sure, for me coming this week. Charlie Sheen, Sherilyn Fenn, Nick Cassavetes, and Randy Quaid's in here. It says music by Billy Idol, Robert Palmer, Ozzy, and Motley Crue. So the Billy Idol music has me excited more than any of that. Can't wait. Just looks like a wild, fun movie. Looks like a very 80s movie. So that is from Vestron. Guys, $12 for that. They really went out of their way to price this properly. I wouldn't even say cheap. I would just say properly. So there's that. I know a lot of you will probably be bored by this, so I won't do it too long, but I am a Hammer fan. I love me some The Evil of Frankenstein, The Horror of Dracula, all that stuff. So I have Dracula Has Risen from the Grave, starring Christopher Lee. Can't help myself. I love these movies. I know that they're not a lot of people's cup of tea because they are older and they're old school. I mean, these are in color, but they're old school. So I love my Dracula stuff. Love my Christopher Lee, so to get that. Next up, I was talking to one of my good friends about this movie, and he said, Christian, you have to see The Uninvited, or just Uninvited. So I picked it up, and the cover art has me so intrigued. There's a cruise ship, a woman's face in the background. There is a cat, and then there is a monster coming out of the cat. Is that how that works? Anyway, this is from Vinegar Syndrome, 1987. Looks absolutely insane. I don't even want to read the back. I can't wait to watch Uninvited. I heard it's a wild, insane film, and I'm so happy to have this. Now, I know the reverse artwork is like a pinkish color, I think. Regardless, Uninvited, I'm so ready to see this movie. From Vinegar Syndrome, mind you. Next up, we've actually got a Scream Factory movie that I have passed up on for a long time, and I would just forget about it, and finally I got it cheap. I'm not expecting my world to be rocked by this. The reviews don't look that great on it, but I do want to see this movie. This is from 1980. This is called The Awakening. This is from Scream Factory as well, The Awakening, so starring Charlton Heston. Looks like an old-school Mummy movie, which sounds great to me because I'm a big Mummy fan. So I will be checking this out very soon. If I really like it, I'll drop a review of it. But always be sure to follow me on Instagram because I share my thoughts on basically everything I watch. Somebody message me, reach out to me, and help me get this Letterbox thing in order. I keep getting asked about Letterbox. People want me to. If you guys want me to do Letterbox, I'll do Letterbox. But I want to be involved with you guys. So somebody reach out to me, go through the step-by-step process of how it is, what I need to do, and I'll get into Letterboxd. I will. Speaking of cats, here's Strays. This is a TV movie from the 90s. I like Strays. I think it's a fun movie. It is a TV movie. Definitely pick this one up. This is from Scream Factory as well. I picked this one up a little while ago. I just don't remember if I showed it off. So if I do, I apologize. But if not, yeah. I like this little TV movie. It's called Strays. Definitely give this a pick up. Give this a watch. Very fun TV movie. Next up, we have Uncle Sam. I love Uncle Sam. I'm not sure if I showed this off either. It's very well possible that I may have on accident earlier, and I can't remember. But I just figured, let's pull it out here. Can't go wrong with Uncle Sam. It's Uncle Sam. Gotta love it. Again, one more, a couple more, and a couple more that I'm not sure that I showed off at all. I'm definitely going to be reviewing this, Razorback. I've got to finish this movie. I've been very busy, but I definitely want to finish this movie. Saw this on In Search of Darkness Part 2, and I was like, holy smokes, I've got to see Razorback. Creature feature from Australia, and they say that the movie looks very beautiful, and from so far from what I've seen of it, it did look very beautiful. So this is from Umbrella, Region B, Razorback. Surprised Scream Factory hasn't gotten their hands on that. And last is a pretty good movie, The Zero Boys. Zero Boys is a pretty darn little good movie. I liked it a lot. This is from Arrow Video. Check that out. I won't spoil anything about The Zero Boys. So there it is, guys. The haul with everything in here. I guess the one thing I'm most excited for has to be Uninvited because of the eager factor. I guess I don't know. I just can't wait to see Uninvited. It looks wild. Looks nuts. So that's definitely on the docket. So thank you guys for watching. Little Horror Mail Day. Be ready for the Dead Zone. I can't wait for that. Love that movie. Just spoiler alert. Love the Dead Zone. So be ready for that. I actually think it's top tier king. I really do in terms of movies. So we're going to talk about that probably next video. So until then, I love you guys. We'll see you next time.